Alright, welcome back. I'm Neko, and this is all the Mons, and we're just gonna pick up right where we left off. So we're on to Niotic now, which is Diamond. I try to do 10 of these. It's a little boring, but once this is up and running, it'll be golden. I could even like double this up, make this go faster. Which I think I might do here at the Niotic tier. I can even start getting that ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up to basic. Hardened. Blazing. There we go. Hello, good kitty. My cat has come to say hi. And then I'll need this tank. Oh. Alright, and then that, and then I will need some more blazing cables. There we go. And then to make this faster, I would have to make more of these. But now it's generating power a lot faster. Oh, look at you over there. I wonder if you're low enough level to catch. 28, damn. Okay. And now we're on to this level now. I'm actually gonna need more of those, huh? Let's do another 10. So if I did take some more blazing cables, I can do that and that, right? And then I can make 2 more of these. Two more of these. Right, I'll need more of these. So I get these up to blazing. Makes this a little bit faster. Yeah, just doing this over and over. We're almost good. Let's get all this up to the Niotic level. And then we just have to go to the spirited level. So if I do this, yeah. Can then do this. Making all 10 of these. Upgrade all these, all that. What did I just run out of? Oh, these. Now I need the cables. Whoops. And we're at Niotic. I need to do that again for Spirited, which is Emerald. Damn it. Get that out. After Spirited is Nitro, which is the final level. Whoops. Stop. There we go. Oh. Can't quite keep up, huh? Drink some coffee. This sucks though, because I have 5 rods, which means I have 2 entire generators per rod. I'm still having a hard time keeping up. Generating 2700 FE per tick. Halfway. Let's get a bunch of these made up. I just ran out of the paste again. Do that real quick. We're gonna upgrade these real quick. Let's make this a little easier for me. Up to spirited generators. have it. Spirit generators are 6,700 FE per tick. They ought to be able to handle this. Nitro's going to be a little more annoying because I need nether stars for those. But that's not impossible. In fact, it's kind of easy. I just need to keep summoning nethers for nether stars. Alright, last one. An Eevee, what level are you? 28, damn. Oh, I keep doing that. Okay. One, two, three, four, five. Alright, yeah. Oh, what? There we go. Got that going. And now we're up to Spirited. Next is Nitro. So for Nitro, we're gonna need... Alright, that's annoying. Nether stars. And if I'm gonna be fighting nethers, I'm gonna keep this on me. Need me some soul sand. Some wither skulls. We could actually do 3 withers at a time inside this box. And then boom, boom, boom. Will you go away? Wrapped. I couldn't reach that one. There we go. That's 6. Oh, sorry. That's 9. Getting ourselves a bunch of stars here. I'm not sure how many I'm going to need, so I'm just making a ton. This is also working towards upgrading the data model. Just currently at basic with 5 more kills. I'll go to advanced. So I might as well get it to advanced, right? Oh wow, I got a blue pinata in there. Got me a ton of stars. Oh, I did it again. Okay, we need... Oh, we're at advanced. Okay. That will do. Just toss all this into the system. Actually, I need... Need that. And that. Alright. So here's how you make nitro crystals, right? You need to turn these into blazing crystals. What I'm doing with the nitro crystals is definitely overkill. Because every time you make one of these, you actually make 16 at a time. Okay, and then to make a nitro crystal, you need 1 block of blazing crystals, 1 netherite star, and then 2 blocks of redstone. Boom, and that gives you 16 nitro crystals. I'm gonna do that again. This will give me a whole stack. And then some. Just gonna do half here. And upgrade the generators and then do the other half. There we go. Throw those into the system. And I'm gonna grab these generators. Magnet on. Nitro generators. I need these first. I actually ran out of these. It's enough to make all my generators. There we go. And now we have 10 nitro generators. These are generating at 15,000 FE per tick, each one of them. Upgrade these rods. Upgrade these cables. Wait. Hold on, I might not be able to do that yet. I can probably do the cables. Yeah. Cables easily. Rods, however, I might not be able to do just yet. Let me see. It's 3, 4, 5. I totally can. No, I hit the wrong thing. Huh? Oh. Don't know what happened there. Alright. Get the rest of these. I'll need them anyway. Now everything's upgraded fully. And one more after this. Cool. We're not done yet though. Now we need these ender cells. So in order to make an ender cell nitro, oh, we can just make these. It's the energy cells that are going to be annoying. But I need an eye of ender, a casing, and a tiny thing. I have tiny ones here. I know I do. Yeah, there we go. One of each of these goes in here. And I get this aerial pearl or ender core or whatever. And that will enable me to make the ender cell nitro. This can be literally placed down anywhere. I think I'm just going to put it like here. I need first I'll need another ender core. Okay, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for now. Dang it. Oops. Alright, because then I can make a couple of these. Which I ran out of cables for. It's okay. I can make more. Oops. Dang it. There we go. These are called ender gates. And these allow you to transfer power wirelessly. However, this is not going to work just yet because this ender cell is actually not up and running. You see, it cannot hold any power. the way we do that, get that to start holding power, is with, well, I could use these batteries. These are kind of just as annoying to build as these ender cells. 2 billion. And these are also 2 billion. So yeah, let's just go with the battery route. What am I showing on here? The basic ones? Starter battery. Basic battery. Up. Up into a hardened battery. I'd imagine I'll need some of these. Blazing battery. Niotic. Spirited. I ran out of this stuff again. And then finally, a nitro battery. And now I can come in here and I can just shift click this in, and now it has a 2 billion FE cap before it's completely full again. And now I can start routing power wirelessly around my base. Utilizing these ender cells. These ender cells are forever. They run off the same network as this ender. These ender gates run off the same network as this ender cell. So all the power in this ender cell is in these ender gates. Any power going into them will go into that cell. Any power coming out of the cell, out of them will come out of the cell. We're not done yet though, because now, so we have power up and running, wireless power, but now we can get this up and running. This is called the player transmitter. Yeah, I need an aerial pearl, right? And then I need to go find a zombie. Any zombie will do. Let's just head down to the cave. You're not a zombie, so you won't work. It needs to be a zombie. There we go. I just right click on him with this, and now he's captured. And now I have this player aerial pearl. Right? So now I can make this the starter transmitter, and we go up the ranks again. Basic into hardened. I'm out of blazing. Hold on. That's an easy fix. There we go. Nope, that was the wrong thing I clicked on. Where is it? Here. Blazing transmitter. Into a niotic transmitter. Spirited. And then finally, a nitro transmitter. I'm not going to place it on there yet, because this has the same as that, and it'll start pulling power out of it. And I don't want to do that just yet. I want to let that cap out before I start pulling power out of it. We're also still not done, so I need one of these blank cards. And I need to turn it into a binding card. And then if I just take this binding card and I right click it in the air, it bound it to me. But now, if I go to the end, load, and I find an Enderman, any Enderman, and I right click in with this binding card, it turned it into a dimensional card. So now, I will just place this on here, I don't care. That's going to start sucking power out of there. So, place this in here. Now, it's bound to me. So this is transmitting power to me, and it's dimensional, so it'll work anywhere. And there we go. We now have wireless power anywhere. Take a quick nap. With that, we can now start making these into like factories instead of so let me show you what I'm talking about. So in here there's these factory upgrades. So you can see in here in the upgrade slot, I already have a blasting and a speed upgrade in here, and now if I put this in here, it'll be a factory upgrade. Now, you see it just spat all that coal back out at me? That's because this no longer takes solid fuels. Now, this takes power. But if I place that there, oh, it's not going to receive power yet because this is still backing up. And until this backs up, this won't back up. But, yeah. Once it starts getting power, you can see here now it's 6 slots instead of just the 1. Yeah, it's just super fast. And once this starts getting power, it'll start working. Now that we have power, I can now make the building gadgets. These, I love these. The cut and paste tool is one of my favorites. You see, I just charged because it's in my inventory, and I have the wireless charging. The exchange tool, also one of my favorites. And then there's the copy and paste tool. These are the 3 that I like to use, mostly. There's also like the actual building gadget. I don't use this too often. And there's also the the destruction tool I talked about earlier. I've never figured out how to use this. It's very confusing. But these 3, cut and paste, copy and paste, cut and paste, and exchanging, I love using these. And that's how I like now that I have those, I can start like mass excavating this entire area and even building myself an underground base, which is what I like to do usually at this point. I'll show you what I'm talking about with like this. So I can like go here, right click there, and then I can come down here and like I gotta place some blocks. Whoops. Yeah. And shift right click here. You can see it has a big old red box there. So now if I hold G, I can hit cut and cut again. Now it's going to cut all that out of there. Look at that. Actually, I want to go down one more. Yeah. Gotta need some more blocks. What is up with this block? Why does that look like that? Oh. I see. And then watch this. This is pretty cool. So I'm going to cut this out. Oh, that's right. H clears and sets anchors. That's why. Large chunk of that. There we go. Now, I need to get an Ars Nouveau spellbook. The first two levels of spellbook should be easy, and the third level I have to fight another. I need another one of these Wilden Tributes, which I can do. And this level 1 spellbook. Come on, game. Are you kidding me? There we go. Level 2 spellbook. And I need that ritual for Summon Wilden again. I need one of these. One of these and one of these. Fight this guy again. So I'll need his trophy again to upgrade this book to level 3. Ouch. You down yet? He's dead. Okay. Give me a level 3 spellbook. There we go. And then this can also go through Automatium. Why are you not working? There we go. This can also go through Automatium, Vibranium, and Unobtainium as well. I like to pause for a second to let the game register that I picked that up. There we go. Now we have an Unobtainium spellbook. Right? If I come over here to this table, not this one, and I right click on it, I can see all the spells that I can make. And this is the one I want here, Conjure Terrain. I also want the AoE spell. So Earth Essence with a block of dirt. So if I go here and I click on Conjure Terrain and I hit Select, now it's asking for that Earth Essence and Block of Dirt. Give it to him. It's going to make the spell for me. There we go. I have it. I right click it. I learn it. Next thing I want is AoE. Need a Firework Star. Firework Stars are pretty easy. I need literally any color die along with a single piece of gunpowder. And that makes a Firework Star. And now I have AoE. Finally, I want Amplify, which is just a diamond pick. Do I have any diamond picks on me? I do. And now I have Amplify. Or no, Amplify is not what I wanted. Duh, I want Pierce. So I need an arrow. And a Wielden Spike. And that'll get me Pierce. There we go. And now we're going to go into our spellbook. We're going to hit the C key with the spellbook in our hands, and I can see all the stuff that I have here unlocked. I want a projectile of Conjure Terrain. Where's that AoE spell? I learned AoE, right? Did I not? Oh, there we go. I don't know why that was like that. Weird. Anyway, projectile of Conjure Terrain. I want Amplify. No, not Amplify. I'm an idiot. I keep doing that. I want AoE. Pretty much up to there. I want AoE like up to there, and then Pierce a bunch. And this is dirt! There we go. We now have the dirt spell. So now if I go out here, I kill this Wooloo because it's in the way. I can go like right here, and I can fire the dirt spell. Haha, look at that. Yeah. That's pretty nice. The best part is I have a bunch of mana boost and mana regen on my gear, so we're good to go there for a while. And I can keep doing that to push my area out even further. And even over here I can do it more. Basically just do a ton of landscaping. Like I want to come out to there. All the way down. To about there. No, we're gonna come out even. We actually don't even want to go that low. But I will. So now if I right click here, and then shift right click here, going right up against that direwolf structure. I don't want to destroy that. I kind of want to keep it there. We're just going to delete all that. Just going a lot lower than what I intend for it to end up looking like, but I can fill it all in with the dirt spell. Alright. And with the dirt spell, I can just go around and start filling this in. Damn you. Okay. I want to fill this in too. Everything is just trying my patience today. Everything's getting in my damn way. You're gonna end up getting killed. Right, this has to come out too. There we go. Oh. A little bit of mana issues, but it's fine. Trying to decide how I want to do this. Damn. Blue pinata off of a zombie. Tell you what, I'll get a mega torch. Or 2 or 20. Mega torch. Make as many as I can. 16, that works for me right now. We're gonna place one like in there. Oops. In there about. Sorry, I hiccuped. I'll place one like down here. So stop mobs from spawning in this area, and then I can just like cover this. There we go. That expands my yard out by a good deal. And as per usual, we can go in here into my claims manager. We could claim everything that I just expanded into. Kind of want to push my yard out more this way. Grab some more mega torches. Throw one like right there. Throw one like right there. Because expanding my yard out here is just a simple matter of doing that. And killing this guy. Well, he's stuck in there. Sucks to suck, nerd. Okay. Wait, this. Damn these flowers. Go. Bunch of landscaping done. Alright. A good way I can get like a bunch of dirt if I needed to is using this spell. I can like place a bunch of dirt and then mine it up and then place it and then mine it. Good way of getting like a ton of extra dirt and stuff. Let's grab some more stone. I'm gonna delete more of this mountain. Go. I'm gonna start here. Just build our way down or back this way. If I have myself a reference point. Yeah, that does it. Just carve away at this here mountain. Do that again to go. Oh, I can also get rid of this. Collect all this up. Go. And then what we can do is grab from there all the way over to like here. Perfect. Cut that all out. And then we'll just go fill this all in with dirt again once it's done. You little jerk. I'll let my mana regen a little bit. Also gonna need some more dirt so I can fill in holes on my own. Just do that. And then over here, so you want this down one, and fire away. There we go. Didn't quite hit the bottom, but that's okay. There we go. So one thing I can do for like stuff like this, where I want to like even it out, just fire a bunch till it evens out. And then I can come in here and I can do a small tunnel. Shoot, I didn't even do it that way. And then I can switch to shapeless and just start. And there we go. That evens that out. Now I have a much bigger yard. Like, much bigger. Go ahead and make sure I claim all that. Oops, didn't want to do that. Actually, I will claim this. Why not, right? Now we have all this to work with. And I can still even go underground which I plan on doing. This is all mine now. Clean up my inventory a bit. Alright. This episode's ran a little long. That's okay. We did a lot. We got power up all the way to nitro. We got power like being wirelessly transferred to us. We did a bunch of landscaping, which we're gonna need all of that in the future. Like I'm gonna get into occultism. Occultism needs these giant ritual circles and everything, so I'm gonna need room for that and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, so that's gonna do it for this episode, and I'll see you guys next time.